What's up? I got puppy pads in the back. We put the puppy pads. Put the puppy pads up. What's up with it? It's your boy Rashawn Watkins, aka Rass Dat Dude, and today we having a live discussion about nothing. But a lot of nothing turns into something. So we definitely gonna be talking about investments. We're gonna be talking about the people who are always trying to test you, stress you, and the ones that want to bless you. You know. So you're gonna encounter a lot of different things in life. Just make sure that you always holding the steering wheel. And if you're not holding the steering wheel, make sure God is driving. You heard me? Make sure God is driving. Not that girl, not your mama, not your cousin, not your friend. God. God need to be behind that wheel. I surrender everything to God. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for God. Nobody else saved me. Nobody else saved me. When I was stabbed up in my stomach bleeding out to death, people pulled their phones out, recording me with their cameras. I seen some people look like they was smiling. I'm like, is this the nigga who did it? I was so confused. I was confused. I ain't know what to do. I ain't know what to believe. And I couldn't walk because it hit me in my appendix, so it felt like I got stabbed in my nuts. So I couldn't walk like that. It was like really painful. And shit, it just made me realize like all those people was around me, about 15, 17 people. Not nobody could save me, but God did. And I couldn't physically see him there. He spoke to me. I kept asking him, am I gonna survive? I was asking everybody, think I'm gonna make it? Nobody responded. I was in the ambulance, riding in the ambulance. I'm like, am I gonna make it? Am I gonna survive this? Dude wouldn't say nothing. Then he eventually got pissed off and was like, look, I can't tell you yes or no. We got to hurry up and get you to the emergency room, and then the doctor's gonna be able to tell you that. And I'm like, hey, that sound like you know I'm finna die. Nigga couldn't say yes or no. Shit, he know it's bad. I'm like, it's bad as hell. But you know, I learned a lot through that time. I always been a person that was always loving to be by myself. I love being by myself. And I thought a lot of people did, but the older I got, I found out that majority of people don't like being alone. They can't be alone. Their mind will play too many tricks on them. That's when the devil get to playing with them, and they can't stop playing with him. They let all his trickery get to him. You know, I've had a lot of spiritual warfares with my times of being alone, but I just take it head on like a ram. I just be like, okay, let's go. You know, I have flashbacks and memories, good times, bad times, and all I do is always look for the future solution. Like, yeah, I remember that happened. I remember I did that. I remember I said that. I start plotting and planning solutions for the future for me to never do that again. A trying man is way better than a lying man. You feel me? And all I know how to do is keep trying, keep going, and keep growing. And for the haters, keep showing. Because a lot of times I didn't really understand when somebody said, all you got to do, even when you don't want to do something, just show up. Just show up. I was like, man, what the fuck that's gonna do? I don't want to go to my job. I don't want to work. I just show up. Nigga, they gonna fire me. But then I started really placing that in different parts of my life. And I found out it was very true. It's very true. Like, I didn't want to work out. I worked out hard all week. And the next week came and I was feeling all exhausted and tired. I was making so many excuses in my head. Sometimes I would get right outside the gym and all my energy would just be gone. Then the closer I got to the door, the weaker I felt. Uh, but something in my mind kept saying, just show up. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. I went from sitting on the bench, looking at my phone, putting on different stuff, so I got activated. I started putting on them words, you know, from like 19 Keys, Tony the Closer, I might throw a little Badman Kevel in there, just a sprinkle. You know, I'm definitely throwing Wall Street Trapper in there all week. All week, Wall Street Trappers is in my I'm in the Patreon, I'm on the Instagram, I'm on his lives, I'm in the chats, you know, because education is one of the biggest things that's gonna always change your life. Just by knowing something, learning something, getting some information to change your life. Not having information will not change your life. So the best thing to do is to always be conversating and knowing that this conversation rules the nation, dominates all occupation conversation. It doesn't matter what you do. The person with the best conversation wins. They win in life. They win in debates. They win as a lawyer. They win as the judge. Conversation rule the nation. So you gotta always be remembering to talk. Speak your mind. Autumn, how you doing? Nice to meet you. You know, you gotta always be knowing the conversation rule the nation, though. You know, you can't be afraid to go conversate and get to know somebody, because every person that you meet and that y'all have a connection with, y'all could build something great. Y'all met and connected for a reason. Y'all had a spark for a reason. Why you think that is? The world, the energy y'all both have is sparking. It's causing an electric magnetic positivity where y'all both are attracting all of the things that y'all been manifesting when y'all both around each other. So it's always important to be around people that you get that spark and that feeling from, because now you know that the electrical magnetic positivity is being attracted to you. All your manifesting for all of y'all. So that means you have to be in a room full of people who plan, people who know stuff, people who got sense, because a lot of people don't got sense. And you know that. You know it's a lot of people in the world that don't got common sense. You probably run into people all the time that make no sense. And then you find out common sense ain't that common, I guess. Autumn Cologne. Autumn Cologne. Who told you to leave out my room? You know what? I appreciate you, Autumn. You came in, you said hi, and you hit the like button. That's a real one. I'm sending nothing but positivity and prayer and blessings to her. You know what I mean? Her stress goes to the wrong address. You know what I mean? Straight from REWS. I was over here just listening to Deshae and Orlando Brown. They on stream. Deshae was really scared as fuck. Deshae was scared as fuck. That's so crazy how scary your ass was, Deshae. Your ass hired a security guard to bring Orlando over like he was motherfucking Suge Knight. You can't be that goddamn scary, dog. Nigga, and then you in the house with your mama, your sister, your grandma, and your baby sister. Nigga, you supposed to be the man in that bitch. Orlando, act dumb if you won't get a pumpkin head. Act dumb if you won't. You gonna look like Jack the Lantern, nigga. Keep playing. He's supposed to turn up on him. Man. I mean, I ain't gonna say he's supposed to turn up on him, but like, you ain't supposed to be hiring no goddamn security guard for Orlando Brown. Damn, them interviews scared you that much, dog? Orlando is a solid dude. Solid. Yeah. Everybody got their different tactics, and a lot of people fall for the tactics. The tactics get a lot of people. They get your attention, they get you talking, they get you loving or hating somebody. You know what I mean? Everybody got a different tactic. And that doesn't mean that this tactic that they're using is going to work for everybody. You know what I mean? Like everybody going to like it. Some people going to get it, some people going to like it, and some people going to hate it. And you just got to know that. It's all good. Some people going to say they don't like the cologne you got on, man. It's on you if you're going to reevaluate that joint. If you know you only spent about $15, $20 on that shit at Ross, I mean, I ain't saying you can't get no good cologne from Ross now. I done came up on some shit that had heads turning left to right at Ross. What? Put this spray on. This shit was called like one Love One or something. Love One. Shit was gas. I'm so mad I hit the empty, the last bit of that bottle. Cause everywhere I went, man, them ladies was like, ooh, somebody smells so good. And I already knew it was me. I already put my hand up like, oh, that's me, ladies. But you know what I'm saying? I was a little bit smoother than that. I just walked past them again. You know, when you got on that good cologne, man, you will break a neck. You will have motherfuckers out here like, God damn. No, this is all I remember. Yeah, damn. Is I came up there like, don't talk to the actors. Yeah. I was pretty much shadow banned, but you know what, YouTube? I'm gonna keep coming. I'm gonna keep coming. I ain't stopping. We gonna keep coming. We gonna keep putting in work. Do it look like we stopped? Do we look like? Do it look like my mama raised a bitch? Look at your hating ass talking about kinda with the nose ring. The nose ring, huh? Okay. All right, I hear you talking shit. It's all good though. You wouldn't say it in my face because I fry your ass. I had your ass out here looking like some fucking chicken that somebody don't know how to cook that shit properly. Burnt, nigga. I will fry your motherfucking ass. Don't play with me. But you know, I had a vision how crypto was gonna change my life. And I know this is true. I know this is accurate. I know crypto will change my life and my family's. I'll be able to put myself in a position and I'll be able to educate myself more so I'll be able to teach this. Because what is it if I could just bring my family 100,000 fishes, but if I'm gone or I'm not around, they don't know how to go get the fish, 100,000 fishes on their own. So, you know, I have to teach them how to be the best fisher out here. Gotta teach them. You know, especially the younger crowd, the ones that's coming up. If I could just teach one of my younger cousins, one of my a nephew or something like, and they actually take it and advance with it and end up being my business partner. And now we got the family business busted. I always look at that. But then it's like sometimes you get caught up in thinking like, damn, some people is just like they just here to learn and they here to burn. You feel me? Burn your motherfucking feelings up. Burn everything you like. You feel me? Like, so it's like sometimes I understand why some people don't want to give information because it's not going to be in full circle. What's the point of always giving something that will never come back? Or at least something similar. Can I get something to replace this empty gap over here? Or the empty space in my whole life because I've been giving everything to y'all. That's draining. That's super draining. But it's all good though. They cannot call me not no hero. I know how to conversate and talk in this motherfucker even